You know what's really pissing me off? But everything. But not now. No, we're not going to do everything right now. We're going to do the one thing that's really eaten my ass for the last few days. NASCAR. NASCAR has lied to my face. And it's pissing me off. NASCAR sold me a bill of goods this year. I bought into the commercials, the press conference, the big announcement. We're going to have boys have at it. Boys have at it. Retaliatory racing. That's right. That's when somebody dicks with you and you pay them back. Good old Saturday night grassroots Dale Earnhardt Sr. style, bumping and beating and banging and running over your mother because she looked at you funny racing. Just what I wanted to see. They were talking to me. And they lied to my face. What have they done with boys have at it? Kyle Busch parked for boys have at it. This weekend, Jeff Gordon docked 25 points, fined $100,000 for boys have at it. Boys have at it, I thought meant when the boys have at it, NASCAR keeps their fucking face out of it and lets the boys police their own crap. No more going to the big truck. No more bullshit penalties and fines and probations and bullshit. Nope, they're going to settle the score themselves, like men. I don't know, maybe Danica Patrick coming in changed that. Maybe there's no more manhood in the sport now. You gotta soften it up a little bit. What it is NASCAR is trying to pacify two groups. That sign just pissed me off. The first group, me, my type of people, the good guys, wear the white hats. We're the ones that grew up on Dale Earnhardt bumping runs and rivalries and fist fights and hello, look at what you market. When they talk about Daytona, how many times do we have to see the Cale Yarborough fight? And what do they say? It brought NASCAR into people's living rooms. It was a snowy day up in the middle of the Northeast, and everybody was inside, and all of a sudden they watched the race, and two boys were passionate and knocked each other out over a race. And NASCAR was born on that day, and blah, 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 blah. Right here. If you're so goddamn proud of that shit, and all week long we watched on ESPN, we watched what? The winner of the race? Who won the race? Oh yeah, Kevin Harvick won. Who the fuck knows that? Kevin Harvick fans know. They're the only ones that watch that tool. If you're not a Harvick fan, you don't know what happened. All you know is Clint Boyer ran through the pits and 50,000 guys jumped on top of Jeff Gordon. Because why? Because that's all that was on TV all week. Not the racing. It was the goddamn fighting. It was the feud. It was the boys have at it. My people wanted to see it. That's the first group that NASCAR pandered to. See, I didn't forget the thought. I'm going back to that. The second group are the candy-ass, Prius-driving, pussy, faggot-ass, liberal, voting for Obama, rainbow warrior sticker in the back window bunch that watch because we want to see races. We want to see the racing. We want to see races. We want to see people passing, and we don't want to see people run into each other and stuff because that's dirty. That's not fair. That's not clean. We want to watch racing. We want to watch good, clean racing. And at the end of it, they're happy because somebody got a trophy. Oh, but everybody had fun and nobody got hurt because we didn't take any chances. Nobody's gonna get hurt because if you bump into each other, somebody could get hurt. That's what they're pandering to. That group and my group. And you can't have it both ways. You can't handle men and pussies in the same time. You pick one or the other. That's it. Deadliest Catch doesn't pander to the pussies. Deadliest Catch shows people cutting their fingers off. I mean, come on. And people sign up for that by the droves. Mostly because commercial fishermen are really manly people and really rugged and chicks dig them. And they should. In fact, if you're a girl, I recommend that you date a commercial fisherman. But back to NASCAR. So anyway, I'm watching NASCAR and I'm watching boys have at it. And what does NASCAR do in their infinite wisdom? They take the one goddamn incident that could have had people tune in next week for Homestead to watch to see if Clint Boyer was going to put Jeff Gordon firewall deep into the concrete. They took it and they shut it down. They fined Jeff Gordon $100,000 and took away the points, and just like with Kyle Busch, parked him. The one guy that people want to watch, see, go do something, that the guy is going to race from lap 1, they shut that guy down. Why? Hello? You had boys at it. You had drama. You had publicity. You had a fight. You had a rivalry. Remember what rivalries used to be? Dale Earnhardt versus Ricky Rudd. Dale Earnhardt versus Darrell Waltrip. Dale Earnhardt versus Rusty Wallace. Dale Earnhardt versus Kyle Petty. Dale Earnhardt versus everybody but Dale Earnhardt. And those are rivalries. And when you see the old tapes, what do? They brag about the Intimidator and his rivalry. I can't even talk about this. It's gotten so stupid. Look, NASCAR, you either sell me my NASCAR or market it to the girls with the pink 29 hats. One or the other. But just don't even bother. Don't lie to me. Don't tell me that there's going to be something that there isn't. Don't tell me that there's going to be a Western on and I'm watching some faggot-ass British comedy. Okay? I want to see what you told me I was going to see. Don't lie to me. There's nothing that I hate more than when somebody markets something to me and then they pull the rug out from under my feet and then they go, oh, well, ha, 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 ha. Thanks for tuning in. I would have watched next week gladly, expectantly, for something to happen. Now I know it's not going to. And now all the people that would have gone to watch to see, all the people that expected something maybe might happen, that were going to tune in to see, you cut your own throat. You're stupid. Give NASCAR to the girls. Speaking of where the girls belong. Bitch, go get me a drink, a rum and coke. Put down the remote. Don't watch the TV. Go get me a drink. When you're done, go down and clean something. Okay? Don't look at me that way.